for me to want that, I have to be less than where I am now.
I'm 35 years old.
Right? Most men have to be with women to have anything.
What are you talking about?
Not that the woman is contributing or she's the reason for him.
You can jump a nigga into a fake game.
Right.
And it's harder to make a nigga invest in some shit that he really fucking good at.
Right, but again,
my
standards are different. And I ain't talking about standards in men. Women look for men to have standards for them. That's loser behavior to me. I'm my own standard and where I want to go as a woman. Right? Most men aren't. You got to think about life.
Hey, I'm at Walmart and I'm showing you everything cool for summer, and this is most definitely one of the coolest things I've seen in here. This is like an athletic jersey, but it's camo and it has Def Leppard. Okay, with the coolest cheetah on it. Stop it right now. This is so fun. And it has the tour dates on the back. And it's only $14.98. This is really, really cool for summer. I feel like this is in my storefront, like this is in my bio. It will be under men's, so make sure you click the shop. Hey, I'm at Walmart and I'm showing you everything cool for summer, and this is...
I don't be seeing this shady drawing, man. That's why I don't want to get no picture drawing. Because it's going to be some goofy nigga like this that play with me. That's what.
Everything kind of like harmonically affect each other. Like,
do they be know? I never watched it long enough to know if they know it's a setup or not.
when I was 16, so it's 20.
One day, I'm gonna follow for a little bit. Not for a little bit.
I usually mind my business, but I just peep.
So you've made it to post number 2 about Big Brother, okay? And if you ain't watched post 1, it's already on my profile and it's pinned to the top. So boom, let's take it back to this motherfucking weekend with Big Brother. So Big Brother's Prime Minister, BB, decided he was gonna slide through on New York. On some, yeah, these my homies, these my partners. I'm gonna go fuck with them, see what the fuck they got going on. And when Zoran Mudani found out, he said, bitch, you gonna slide through where? It's New York? Right here where I'm at? And Big Brother was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna slide on your shit, bitch. What the fuck you finna do about it? Zeron was like, bitch, you gonna slide through on my block. He said, don't tell me what a good time, cause I'm finna lock your bitch ass up if you slide through on my motherfucking block, bitch. I'm really finna show you what we really made up here in New York on some real New York shit. So Big Brother's Prime Minister, BB, was like, you finna show me something?
You know who we need?
BB, you finna show me something. He said, bitch, I wish the fuck you would, bitch, and I'm still gonna slide on your shit, hoe ass nigga. Fuck you.
She don't got a barbecue.
Mundani didn't fuck with it. He said, oh, you talking too much shit. Mundani said, bitch, I ain't even for all that motherfucking back and forth shit. Bitch, I'm finna show you what I'm really made of. So he went through the proper channels, and they told him, baby, BB finna come to your shit, all right? And ain't shit you gonna do about it. They basically told Mundani, like, look, we gave you New York, all right? We let you do whatever the fuck you wanted to do in New York.
Okay. Thanks to AT&T.
I think. Oh, you wasn't there?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Oh, you wasn't there?
Get some liquor. Yo, why you pressing me?
Because I'm thinking they lying the whole time, and I'm being cute.
I was with Pitbull.
You lying? For real?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. I was on stream and all that. Chill out.
That bitch put 25.
You got nothing to worry about.
$4,700.
You bugging out.
Oh, you wasn't there?
Yeah. So everything is just.
It really is just too much shit fucking going on for my brain to goddamn handle. Every fucking week now, a new black kid is dying. And I'm not even fucking joking. A new black kid is dying. A new fucking minor is going missing. A new fucking man is being locked up for pedophilia, sexual abuse, or killing a fucking woman. And y'all still popping up pregnant.
Bitch, how, nigga?
Like, I don't know what's pissing me the fuck out more. And I just, y'all fighting over niggas. Still, mind you, we post on here all the fucking day to not get caught up by no man. We post about this shit all the fucking time, and somehow, some way, y'all still getting caught up.
That bitch told me on the way home.
Y'all still playing stupid.
You got the money I'm finna go get a loan for.
I just don't fucking know no more. I don't know.
I'm finna get on medications though, y'all. Shit, I guess that's the only big brave adult thing I've decided to do. Shit, goddamn. It really is just too much shit fucking going on.
This post is fun. I want to know why people are so weird about sharing how much they've made on Twitch, especially if they're a small streamer, because I think transparency is really key. So I'm going to share my details. Now, for context, I have been affiliate for about...
On Ryan.
Cooked or raw? Cooked.
When it comes to the minds of others,
like
subconscious, their
got
beliefs, it's almost impossible to change
drive
them.
his truck, all that old shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because oftentimes,
don't be judging me, Chris.
people's thoughts, opinions, subconscious beliefs, they're not coming from them. They're coming from their experiences, right? Their culture.
When they say opposites attract,
right? A lot of what people believe,
because at this point, there's no way she's still like
it's not necessarily true, right? Beliefs are not always truth, and they don't always come from the person themselves, right? So to try to change them is a waste of time.
So I gotta.
But people do want you to perform,
I ain't saying you don't.
to ease their insecurities, right?
This is them hoes.
It doesn't work.
Why you listening to this?
So the other day, somebody did something, and it made me see how they still subconsciously, what they still believe about me. Even though they know a different side of me, even though they know me on an intimate level, subconscious beliefs are so deeply ingrained that it's almost impossible to change them. And that's what people are operating from, right?
Sometimes you'll forget how good you got to relate to niggas who don't got it.
I spoke about this earlier on Facebook.
He can't fathom the fact that
when people say things like looks are and everything,
he think I own his life.
What do you have besides looks? How's your personality?
Man, you right? Call me a bitch,
Y'all can go
read
your comment. But I'm going to be quite frank. What I'm offended by is the fact that you intellectualize your own internalized misogyny and need for validation through sex with men who are fetishizing and objectifying you.
But I'm good.
And hiding behind some sort of third wave feminist ideology. And y'all are gonna get mad at me when I say this, but the truth of the matter is that many plus size, I can tell you're plus size, and I do it, I go up and down, right? I'm technically plus size, I'm a size 12 now, I think, right? I've lost like 80 some odd pounds, but I got up pretty high the last couple of years. I would say this, that many plus size women are kind of relegated in a state where they solely can experience romance through the sensuality of simply the exterior, right? The exterior of a man, the carnal desire of being with men. Your erotic interior, for many plus size women, is relegated solely to a state of casual one night stands, casual sex. Because that's all you're offered. Now, I'm not saying that's all you're offered, but I'm saying many men who seek casual hookups look at plus size women like that. And if it's not that there's a fetishism and an objectification there, when it's solely for sex.
But he get drunk and want to be hard.
And you turned attraction into the spectacle. Like, why are women denying that they're attracted to men is basically what you're saying. Like, but I don't think any women that are saying, fuck these dudes, we're not dealing with them, they're violent. They're violent. You didn't mention violence. You didn't. And he said, I understand why. And it came out very grooming. That you were grooming yourself as well into believing that there's a transcendence over the violence. That you can transcend the violence by accessing this erotic interior.
My biggest thing.
Which is very, for me personally, witnessing that was depressing. The misogyny and the homophobia came from the flattening of experiences as one that most people have autonomy over.
Put that shit
right?
And
they don't. Even if they want to portray themselves as having it, they don't. Right? Now, yes, in the previous video response to your video, I got into talking about rape and consent because I wanted to just give people very concrete examples. People said I was vulnerable. It wasn't very vulnerable, and I was getting emotional because I was angry at the fact that your critique is being framed as pro-women, pro-feminism, pro-this, and that's why I connected it to the decay of third-wave feminism. Right. There's nothing worse than watching someone perform the intellectualization of their degradation as their autonomous perspective. The fact that they have control over the state, but yet you have no control over your attraction.
I get out my car.
Right. Okay, that's fine. Who does really? But what's interesting though is the way that you spoke, your cadence, your speech. You were
dramatizing and sensualizing something that based off of your position of women should be able to hold on. You're using words like erotic, right? That's a sensual term, right? It's underneath the guise of this kind of consensual, safe, heterosexual dating sphere that barely exists, barely exists. It barely exists so much that if you experience it, it's not much to talk about though, because there's all these other things going on.
It ain't that bad though.
So I'm confused. Also, in your critique, you did not directly name it. You said, I understand. You did not directly name patriarchal violence. You said, I understand. So it was like kind of a side thing to what you were trying to say. Is that okay, that's going on, whatever. But these women who are like, you were very direct with saying women who go on and say they hate men, though. You didn't go on and say, the men who go online and say women should lose the vote, women are just worth this, fat women are not women that they should date, plus size women are just for a good time. You didn't name any of the things that the men put out there. You only named directly what women say online when they say they hate men, and when you were trying to call the network.
Girl, and Blueface, you were obsessed with Krishan. You're obsessed with that girl, and you trying to use Nevaeh as a replacement of Krishan, but she just don't hit right, huh? Because why do you have Krishan necklace, the $60,000 necklace that she said that she wants back from you? You have it around your neck right now on your live stream. You obsessed with that girl. You obsessed.
Now you know how to be a prostitute. You want to break me? Get the fuck out of here. What's wrong with these all?
A lot of women are sneaky and a lot of women are cowards. You are very rarely going to find a woman that has beef with another woman and she's just going to outright say, you're a pussy, you're this, you're that. It's very, very rare that you're going to find women that are going to have that type of energy. Most women like to throw the rock and hide their hand and then try to come up with all of these justifications.
I wouldn't really all the way there.
That's the thing too. If you're a streamer, start understanding how to clip, because it's all about, okay, can you make valid clips? If you know how to make valid clips and they're not blowing up, that's fine. When GTA 6 drops, it's gonna blow up. I'm telling you right now. Know how to edit YouTube videos, thumbnails. You should already know what to do so that when the game drops, drop, viral. That's the method. I'm telling you, you should not go into GTA 6 not knowing how to do stuff. Take the time now from July, August, September, clip how to make your clips better, because it takes time. Honestly, it takes time. In a couple months, we're all gonna be playing GTA 6, bro. Think about that shit. That's the thing too. If you're a streamer, start understanding how to clip, because it's all about, okay, can you make valid clips? If you know how to make
subliminal message exposed. Moana's really about how blacks and Latinos are Aboriginal, Indigenous all over the world and all lands. In this movie, they expose how blacks and Latinos were the first people everywhere, like I said.
And I really used to think that y'all was like doing too much or like just watching too hard when y'all said that Ari
nigga, that shit is crazy.
follows with Taina through posts.
No, that is.
I knew I was waiting. Like today, I seen Taina's post early, so I'm like, okay, if the girl posts something similar or something to what this girl posts, she's
But
and Taina literally did a shoe haul, or at least I seen it earlier today.
25 more for that pussy.
And she showed the white. It was like a can't remember the material. I don't want to say the wrong material. It was a.
So for me, I spent years in shame and guilt, depression, just supreme anxiety, because I did not know how to integrate. I had things that seemed like opposites.
You buy feet?
Running wild about myself. How could I be this?
Like I could be
this,
who get money,
and then this,
who pay for
right?
shit. No,
and it was a struggle because I felt
they
like
pay
I
for
had
whatever
to
they
pick.
like.
You know what I mean? I grew up in church, right? And church is all about binary thinking.
But
God,
why?
devil, heaven, hell, right, wrong, right? And if
he the dumbest, smartest nigga I know.
Let's just all be real.
Well,
right now. Animal on Cat's side was only a gag. It was only tea because of the visual serve. That's it. I feel like they spent way.
Oh, you mean to tell me when you are a child, you can have blonde hair,
and I'm telling him the same.
and it just gets darker. I'm a veterinarian.
We're not done.
My name is Kai, and today I'll be remaking my video on one of the most controversial companies in our modern world, Nestle. Now, for those of you who aren't day one followers of this page, you might not know that I actually already made a video on Nestle. In fact, it was what I would consider my first big video, where for an account that at the time had 200 followers, it garnered about 50,000 views in 2 or 3 days, which to me at the time felt